Dumelang, Josh again. Welcome to the Africappella channel. Today we're talking about time signatures. What are they? But before we go into it,
Hey, you are. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, oh, ah, yeah, oh, ah, yeah.
cool. So what are time signatures? For me, how I view time and what it is. So instead of just confining it to the strict definition of the grouping of beats in a bar, because that's what time signatures are, for me it also tends to communicate the feel of the song. Take a song like, for instance, Vuyo Chuma's The Journey. It's on a 6/8 feel, but doesn't that sort of communicate the Zimbabwean feel of the music of the track itself? So would you just say, so the 6/8 time signature there, you can't divorce the feel of the song from the time signature itself. But you get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's get into it. The most common time signature that we have is actually called the common time signature. It's a 4/4. It's one that we've been using so far in the earlier lessons. So the rhythm and tempo video and the dotted notes, we've all been using the 4/4 time signature. So if you come from those videos, you'll know what we're talking about. But then, very simply, common time is the 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 beats in a bar. Cool. So how would you count it out? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your common time signature. And then you have your halftime. Your halftime is exactly what it means. It's half of the 4/4. So you have a 1, 2, 1, 2. It's that boom, boom, left, right, left, right, 2/2. Take a song like Billie Jean. What time signature is that? Go listen to it and find out. Oh, the other one that you don't necessarily hear about it too much, but it's also quite a common time signature. It's a 3/4. So instead of 2 or having even number of beats in a bar, this time you have 3. A lot of waltz are written in a 3/4 because it kind of lends itself to the dance itself. Ba da clap da be clap G G clap G G clap. Bach's minuet in G. It's in the 3/4 time signature. Cool. So those are the basic ones that I want to expose you to. Now, how do you read a time signature? Where do you find it? So at the beginning of every bar line, or at the top of every music, or at the least every time the time signature changes, you'll have the indication of it. Now, it's written in a fraction form. It has a numerator and you have a denominator. In the numerator, so the number above the line will tell you how many beats you should count in a bar. And then the denominator, so the number below the line, will give you the note value that is equivalent to a beat. So a song that is in 3/4 will use crochets to count the beats in that bar. However, 3/8 song will use quavers to count beats in a bar. One more thing to add as far as the 4/4 time signature is concerned, both the 4/4 and the 2/2, remember we mentioned that the 4/4 is also known as the common time, and 2/2 is also known as halftime. Now, when you pick up a piece of music, a piece of sheet music, and you do not see any time signature written on it, you have to assume that it's in common time. So if there's no time signature written on it, it simply means that it's a 4/4. It is common time. Assume common time. Otherwise, you'll also see a C. So a C will be used then to denote the time signature. And if it's a C that is slashed in half, that simply means it's common time halved. So we're talking about a half time signature here, so 2/2. All right, that's all we have for you this week. My name is Josh. Join us again when we talk about advanced time signatures. In this video, we spoke about 4/4 is a common time signature, half time is 2/2, and there's also 3/4 as the basic prime time signatures that you see quite often, perhaps more than other ones. These are the basics. That's where we're now going to start building off from. Cool, man. So stay in touch and we'll see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe, and thank you for watching.